It is currently 8:45, and then Keyshia or Ashanti has yet to set themselves up in front of the screen. What's up, y'all? I'm back and settled in, and I just ordered some food. So like I said, I'm gonna try to make this a travel vlog too. So I want to show you guys the places I go to if I go anywhere and the food that I eat. I'm on a fast and I'm not eating sweets or meats. There's a few restaurants in Baltimore, vegan, black owned, more importantly, vegan restaurants in Baltimore that I've been wanting to try. So the first up is Dota's Kitchen. So I just ordered through them off of Uber Eats. The delivery fee was only like 49 cents. So I just ordered from them. I've actually had what I've ordered before, even though I've never been there, and that's because they sell some of their items wholesale in Mom's organic markets across the mid-Atlantic region. So I have gone to the Moms in Water before, and I've tried their mac and cheese, their lasagna, and they also sell desserts there. I've never tried the desserts, but I really like their seafood mac. So that's what I ordered today, as well as their drummies, so the vegan chicken wings, which is recommended in Uber Eats, and also some greens. Like I said, I ordered that through Uber Eats, and it just got delivered. I will say I specifically checked the box that said utensils in Uber Eats, and nary utensils in my bag, but that's all right because I come prepared, and I've got some utensils that I bought with me. However, they're limited quantity, so I wanted the utensils supposed to come with this meal. But let me show you what the food looks like. I'm sure it's going to be delicious. All right, y'all, so this is the food. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little disappointed in how how it's looking as far as the quality and the portion, because this tray wasn't cheap. This tray was $18. I was surprised it was that expensive. The seafood max looks the same as it does at Mom's. These are the drummies. I guess I wasn't expecting them to look fried, and they look kind of dry. And these are the greens. Oh, and they're cold. It said collard greens, but these look more, my hands are clean, y'all. It said collard greens, but these look more like kale. I mean, I don't mind kale, but it's just not what I ordered. But this food is not hot. I'm so glad I got that microwave. So I'm gonna have to pop this in the microwave. Yeah, this is what it's looking like. But I thought it felt a little lightweight, but I wouldn't be lying if I didn't say I was expecting more. Like, I was expecting probably like 5 of these drummies. And I guess these could be called this. I don't know, y'all tell me. They just look more like kale to me. But anyway, I'm gonna pop this in the microwave, and it looks like they actually have some silverware in the room here that they gave me with the cake, so I'll just use that. But yeah, I'll let you know how it tastes when I'm right, y'all. So I just finished my food from Dota's Kitchen. As I presumed, it was pretty tasty. But out of a 10, I'm gonna have to give it like a 7.9, easing over to the 8. That's because of the price. It was $18, so I would have expected more food than that. Also, it was cold, so I had to heat it up. And I go to vegan soul food restaurants quite often, so I know sometimes vegan food can be more expensive, but I'm used to what something of that caliber would cost. Other vegan soul food places, that plate right there would be like $12-13 with tax, and it was $18 without tax. So it just seemed too pricey for what I got. The chicken was pretty good. The greens were good. I guess they were collards. I don't know. It just looked like kale, the texture of them. The mac and cheese was good, as I suspected. Like I said, I've had it before, but I probably would not reorder from them on my visit. I will definitely still support them by buying their food in store at Mom's, because you can get like a case of the mac and cheese, like a decent size, like thick cut piece for like $5 or $6. I almost feel like it's cheesier when you buy it that way. I almost feel like they have whatever their cheese system is good, because it has a good flavor. But even that, I feel like it tastes better from Mom's. Maybe that's the price tricking my mind. But yeah, I probably will not order from them again, from the actual restaurant. That's only because to me it just seemed expensive. That plate just seemed expensive for the amount of food I got. But other than that, it was good. So yeah, just chilling right now in the room. Selah's over there. Selah, how are you enjoying the room? You like it? She watched me the whole time I was eating. But now that the food's gone, she's back in her own side of the room up there. But yeah, we'll see what I get in tomorrow. So I might check back in with you guys later on. I'm not sure yet. But for now, I'm just gonna chill, kick back. Maybe I'll take a little nappy nap. So we'll see what I get into later on.
Okay, so these are just some views, some nighttime views I was taking in as I took Selah out for her last potty break of the evening.
Alright, y'all, I am back. I got my tub. Ooh, let me turn this down.
Pop that some rock, let's do it.
That is the Ashanti and Keyshia Cole Verzuz playing in the background. It is currently 8:45, and then Keyshia or Ashanti has yet to set themselves up in front of the screen. But anyway, I'm in here. I got my bath running. I'm about to drop my bath bomb up in there, which I've never even used a bath bomb before because I do not have a bathtub in my bathroom at home. So I like to use bubble bath and bath bomb. I did some Googling. They were like, you can use both, but you don't need to. But I'm gonna go ahead and use it. I swear I only put a drop of bubble bath because I knew I was gonna use this bath bomb. And now it's like it's so much bubble bath. But I guess I just dropped this in here. I don't know, y'all. I don't know how this works. It's about to be Suds McGee up in this thing. And I could hit the lights real quick, if I really wanted to set the mood. Or I could just up and hit them lights, But I think I'll keep it for it. Today is Friday, January 22nd, and it's my birthday. So yeah, today's my birthday. I just woke up, day 2 here, or first full day here at the Four Seasons in Baltimore. So I just woke up. I am about to order me some breakfast. I've heard a lot of good things about Miss Shirley's Cafe, and they have a location here in Baltimore, not too far from the hotel. So I am going to order some breakfast from them, and I think I'm also going to attempt to wash my hair because I've had these twists for way too long now. I think these twists have been in for 6 weeks, but I always like to get as many wears out of my styles as I can, so I haven't unraveled them and had them wavy yet. So I think I'm going to try to, because it's like I want to wash them, but I also want to unravel them and wear them wavy. It's like, can I do both?
So I think I'm going to try to wash them while they're still in twist, and then let them dry and then unravel them, so I can kind of do both. It might come out crazy, but we're gonna see. So yeah, I'm about to order this food, because I'm hungry. I haven't had a real meal since yesterday when I had food from Dota's, and that was yesterday around like 4. So yeah, I'm about to do that, and I'll check back in with you guys. All right, so I have washed my hair. My food has arrived. So I am about to dive in before it gets cold. I'll show you guys what it looks like. All right, y'all, so here's my food from Miss Shirley's Cafe. So I found, I think, what is the only vegetarian omelet they have. So that's the, I think it's called the rolling omelet. It has stuff in it like artichokes, goat cheese, maybe tomatoes. I don't remember everything that's in it. And just some hash browns. And these, which I believe are their biscuits, I saw these on Uber Eats. It's like they're everything but the kitchen sink biscuits or something like that. I think it's sort of like an everything bagel, but it's in biscuit form. So I'm excited to try those. So let's see how this tastes. Okay, y'all, so I just finished breakfast. It was pretty good. Now me, sometimes with omelets, I'm like, oh, I hope it's really good, because I don't mean to toot my own horn, but I make, Selah, please, I'm trying to record. Anyway, I can make a pretty good omelet. So I'm always curious to see what different restaurant omelets taste like. So the omelet was pretty good. The only thing I will say is, with omelets, sometimes people be so focused on the inside that they don't season the eggs real good. That is the blanket of the omelet. So I could have used a little bit more seasoning in the omelet itself, but it was good overall. Another thing, they use some different vegetables from what I usually see in vegetable omelets. So it might have been better if they were cut a little smaller, because it's like big things like artichoke hearts and asparagus spears. So those were cut a little smaller, but other than that, it was pretty good. It had goat cheese in it, which was different. I don't think I've ever had goat cheese in omelet before, so that was actually pretty tasty. I might have to try that myself. The hash browns, they were hash browns, you know, nothing fancy about those. I wish I had asked for some ketchup though. But the hash browns were decent. Now them biscuits though, that's where they in their bag. They in their bag on the biscuits. The biscuits, they had a bagel taste, like an everything bagel, and they even had like, I don't know if it was, maybe it was cream cheese, since it's supposed to be like a bagel type thing. It had some type of filling in some parts of it, some type of creamy filling that was really good. But them biscuits were that. Selah even had a piece. She enjoyed it. A piece of mine broke off and hit the floor, so I gave it to her. But yeah, the biscuits were where it was at. Selah, girl, I gave you water. Did the biscuit a little got caught in your throat? She's okay. She does that all the time. She's fine. But yeah, I probably give them a I'd say a 8.4 out of 10, 8.4. I would definitely go back, and I definitely am gonna go back when I can get what I really want, because they had some really good sounding things on the menu that had like meat in it. So one day I'm gonna hit up the one in Annapolis that's a little bit closer to me. But yeah, I would definitely eat there again. And I may eat there before I leave here, because as soon as I sat down to eat, I was like, dang, I forgot to order fried green tomatoes. Like, I had been planning on trying their fried green tomatoes and forgot to put them in my order. So who knows, maybe I'll order from them tomorrow or a Sunday morning before I leave, and I'll order the fried green tomatoes, because I did want to try those. But yeah, they have some bomb looking stuff on the menu. They have like
like crab deviled eggs or fried chicken deviled eggs. They got some type of specialty deviled egg that I know I want to try. So I'll definitely be going back to Miss Shirley's Cafe again. But yeah, just finished eating. I've got my moisturizer on my face in setting because my friend Tia, she will be giving me a makeup tutorial. Sayla, please. But yeah, my friend Tia will be giving me a makeup tutorial soon, so I can do challenge number 29, which is to beat my face. So she's supposed to be in person, but she couldn't make it, so she's gonna do it for me on FaceTime. So we'll see how that. Sayla, you're ruining the whole vibe of this video. Please drink some water. She's fine. She does that all the time. But yes, I have my moisturizer sitting. Let that set because I have a tendency to sweat. So I wanted to have that on and let that sit and seep in before I start my makeup. But yeah, I'll come back and show you guys the final look. Actually, I'll probably record that whole makeup process, and that'll probably be a separate video. That'll be its own separate birthday challenge video. I should never gave her that biscuit. I was trying to be nice. She's fine. Yeah, and I'll make that like his own separate makeup challenge video. But yeah, I will check back in with you guys later. All right, y'all. So I just finished, as you can see, my makeup tutorial with Tia. So I'm pleased with how it came out. It's not too bad for a novice. So yeah, I have some number balloons here. This is all I wanted. You know, I don't have to have no fancy photo shoot or nothing like that. I can take some selfies. I just wanted these number balloons because I've never had any before. So this is an important year, most auspicious occasion. So yes, I have my number balloons here. So I'm gonna just hang these up somewhere up in this room and snap a couple pics since I got my makeup done. And yeah, just chilling pretty much. Hey y'all, checking back in. Me and Sayla just came back from a walk where I decided to go into Whole Foods and get me a little snack. So I picked up some spinach and cheese empanadas, so about to try those. And then on the way back, once I got back to the hotel, we did a little exploring around. So we stumbled upon the winter village I was telling you all about, and also where the pool is. Of course, it's closed now. So yeah, I'll drop footage of the pool area in the winter village in here now for you guys to see. Come show you guys some people actually utilizing the skating rink, because I think the other 2 times I showed you all it wasn't quite open yet. So it's getting lively down there now. It's a Friday evening, so I assume this is probably one of their more busier times.